Hello, this is Mitch King with the Wednesday evening, January 21st, 2009 Daily Stock Report from Trade Stocks America. We're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here. We had a big day up, 3.5% move right here, or 279 points on the Dow 30. To me, it looks like we'd have a couple more days up in here, and maybe we even get to that trend line, and then possibly start looking for a possible sell-off if we get into, let's say, here and then maybe to a lower low. That's a critical point at which we start looking and see what the market's going to do. And I think most of the stocks today look like that. And let's continue on to move it, looking at some stocks. Let's start with the banking stocks. Here's Bank of America. Had a 31% move up today, right here. Big move up. I'm looking for this to probably get somewhere around $10, maybe a little lower, and I'm looking for that to head back down. Maybe not all the way down to where it was, but it certainly would be worth your taking your profits somewhere in here and watch those charts. And I suggested to use the 15-minute intraday charts with the 5 days history on there on a real-time chart on your platform like Schwab or E-Trade or Ameritrade or Fidelity or Scottrade, and watch those signals and see if you can get some sell signals on those financial stocks. But I think that's very likely when you see a 31% move. I'm looking for a couple more days up and very likely to have some selling go on. I wouldn't carry that into next weekend. Tomorrow's Thursday, so probably Friday morning sometime. And if they continue to move up, I really have some discipline and control yourself not to chase them upwards, because you really be asking for trouble. Let's take a look at some more financial stocks. Here's Wells Fargo, same thing. Really good looking rebound today, even though it's only 17%. Very possible to see this stock somewhere in here, and maybe in here. It's hard to tell, but give it a couple more days upward, and I think that's would be time to take your swing trade profits on that. Let's take a look at JP Morgan. Moved up quite a bit today, 25%. So if you got 25% here, my first guess would be somewhere around 25, maybe $26 on your target price. And then look for a lower low, and don't give up on that. It's possibly could be a short for you aggressive traders. That's pretty aggressive, but I'd say it'd be a little more comfortable to let it drop for a couple days and then watch it and look for a long entry. Here's Citigroup, moved up 31% today. We're looking for over $5, maybe $5.50 at the most, and that might be a little optimistic on the $5.50. Here's US Bank, had a huge swing today. Let's take a look at this thing right over here. Went below $12, and then it rebounded to $16.50. Their earnings released today was that they lost money, and people didn't expect it, but it had quite a big rebound. Let's take a look at US Bank's intraday chart, and this is E-Trade here. Look at that beautiful swing trade. Is that a great drop and pop or what? This price up here, you guys, is $16.30, right in here. And down in here, it dropped below 12, but right here's your number in here, and that looks like about $12.20, $12.30. And if you even just take that bounce there and move up to $13.60, $13.50, you got a 10% swing just right in here. So that was a great drop and pop. I don't think we're going to see that with the banking stocks tomorrow. They should gap up and just start heading up. Here's RIM, about a 2.5% swing from this to this bottom, from $50.20 to $51.40. Not bad, but nothing like these financials had today. But that's a good bread and butter trade. Let's take a look at Amazon.com and see how they look like. Real nice swing there. A real nice intraday trade right here. Let's take a look at 48.40 to 50. That's about $2. Yeah, that's about 4%, $2.20, probably 4.2% gain right in. About over a 4.2% gain from this bottom to here on Amazon.com. Watch that tomorrow. Probably won't have a big drop like that. Probably a shallower drop and a higher high. You guys take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night.